Hello everyone. If this is your first time joining me today, thank you for joining me. My name is Udoh, and every week I share content on my channel to help you master your personal finance and grow your wealth. So thank you for joining me today. Before we jump right in, I just want to have a little disclaimer. I am not a tax professional. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a regular guy on YouTube sharing content with my subscribers to help people avoid some of the costly mistakes that I have made with my personal finance. So if that sounds great, then this video is for you. Otherwise, you know what to do. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, to hit the notification bell, and also if you feel you got value from this video, please share it with your friends and family, and also smash that thumbs up button. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Today's topic will be on how are you preparing for the global reset. Now, if you're not aware, we're just coming out of a huge health crisis, which seems to be lingering on. First, we were told if we took the jab, everything would be fine. But unfortunately, now we probably need to have a booster, etc., etc. So, because of what happened last year, lots of businesses closed down forever, so that they are never going to open again. Most of the businesses out there went bankrupt, shut their doors because they couldn't survive the health crisis. When you're closed, you have no business, you have no customers, your employees can't come to work. Most businesses were forced to pretty much shut down. And an example would be like a service business, like a restaurant. A restaurant depends on people coming in to dine, coming in to eat. Now, when you're closed, guess what? You have no business. So how do you survive periods when you're closed? Unfortunately, most businesses were cash strapped, so which means they were pretty much floating, the cash coming into the business every day to pay operating expenses and variable costs, etc., and fixed costs. So when you have businesses closed down, this has a ripple effect in the economy. And this was not just in the United States, this was worldwide. So when I'm saying, are you prepared for the global reset? The global reset has already started. Okay, it started years ago, but it's just getting accelerated now. So for instance, most businesses are going towards automation. So which means because of the dependency on people, most businesses are beginning to reevaluate their situation, whereby they're slowly, getting rid of the manpower and replacing people with automation, with robots. All right. Like I'm in the financial services sector. I'm in banking, and we have the ATMs, which were just the regular ATMs where you can go and deposit money, get money, and do some basic transactions. Now, banks have already transitioned into what's called a personal teller machine, where you can actually speak to a live person. Okay. Yes, you're still gonna need somebody out there, maybe in a corporate office somewhere, answering those calls from customers, but that means you have less people working in your physical branch locations. All right. So a typical branch that might have maybe 4 or 5 people working might be trimmed down to only 2 or 3 people working, whereby you have a couple of these machines sitting there, attending to people. So you don't have to really pay for someone else to be at the location. Okay. So even in factories are beginning to automate certain tasks, which means a job that used to be for some, you could hire someone to do it. Unfortunately, or fortunately for the business, now they have processes in place where they now have automation to take care of that. So if you still have a job today, you should be very happy. You should be very grateful that you have a job. But my advice to you will be, you need to diversify your income. That's where I'm headed to. You need to start a business. Okay. You need to start something on the side to supplement your income. You cannot rely on your paycheck. Believe me, I went through this where I was only relying on my paycheck and it wasn't going far enough. Okay. Expenses keep rising, costs keep rising, and it's all up to you to make sure that you secure your financial, well-being. So you want to make sure that you start today. You sit down, you figure out what you like to do, or what you're passionate about, or what your strengths are, and then you go after it. Start a business, start something. If you like cleaning cars, go ahead, start a cleaning business where you can do a mobile cleaning, or you can, go to people's homes and clean their cars for them. If you like fixing cars, you can start part-time at your house. I mean, mind you, make sure you're doing everything by your local codes and regulations. I'm not here to advise you to start a business in your house, but make sure you do your due diligence before you get yourself involved in anything. If you like selling stuff, if you like, making stuff, you can start selling on platforms out there that help small business owners market their products. Okay, so the internet is basically changing the game for everyone. So if you are not tapped into the internet, if you are not tapped into social media, and I made a video earlier where I talked about the effect of social media on your personal finance. Yes, social media can be great and social media can be bad. So it depends on how you use it. It's just like having a gun. Okay, if you place a gun on the table, a gun sits there forever, does not move. Now, if someone breaks into your house and threatens you and your family, guess what? That gun could be the only thing that saves you from the intruder, okay? As well as the same gun can be used for bad things, okay? So it depends on how you use a tool. A hammer can be used for, hitting nails and building a house, and a hammer can be used for something very evil, all right? So use whatever tools you have out there. Don't wait for the perfect time for you to start this, because the world is changing. The global economy is changing. And if you're not keeping up with it, you're going to be left behind. Right now is a great opportunity for you to start a business. Okay, most people always say, well, why should I start a business when, the economy is bad, the unemployment is high? Let me tell you something. That's the best time to start a business, because if you can survive that period, everything is cyclical. The economy is cyclical. So even though you're going through a rough period right now, but there's that phase where things start to pick up again and things start to get better. Now, if you started at the bottom when things were really bad and you were able to survive and build your business, guess what happens when things take off? You already have an advantage over people who are trying to start a business when things are on the rise. Okay, so now is the time for you to start. Last year, when we had the health crisis going on, I started this YouTube channel. That was March of last year. And I started recording videos after videos after videos just to help people out. Okay. And I'm still learning how to optimize my YouTube channel. I'm not saying I am an expert, but guess what? It starts from taking action. It starts from doing the first things first. Okay. So start today. Don't wait. All right. So start today, because the global reset has started. Now, if you need to travel to certain places, it might become very difficult with the health situation. If you don't have the jab, you might have to show proof that you got the jab or whatever. So this is an ongoing struggle that we're going to live with for a long time. So this stuff isn't going away. All right. So it's up to you. Don't let all the negative stuff around you stop you from focusing on your goals and getting things done. So my advice to you is you need to prepare starting today for the global reset, because the global reset has already started. There are lots of people who are going to make a lot of money, become multi-millionaires. Hopefully, I'm one of those people. I'm doing everything I can to be part of that group that makes the money. And then there's going to be a group of people that are comfortable now, but I'm telling you, in the next 5 to 10 years, they are going to be the ones struggling because they did not utilize or capitalize on this opportunity that we have right now, because this is a great opportunity. I know it's very unfortunate that we lost a lot of people. A lot of people died because of the of the vid, but at the same time, those who are still living have to capitalize on what we have right now. So take advantage of what's going on right now. Take advantage of the global reset. Get yourself positioned so that way you'll be one of the winners. Okay, so that's all I have for you today. If you like this video, I know it's a little I'm going here and there, but there's a reason why I made this video. because a lot of people I see out there are still not prepared. A lot of people I see out there are complaining. A lot of people I see out there keep, playing the victim card. You can't keep playing the victim forever. You can't rely on your government to do everything for you, okay? The government's role is to make sure that you have security, and also they create an environment where people can prosper. All right, so don't wait for the government to come take care of your bills. You are responsible for your bills. Your bills will always be there. All right, so make sure you take advantage of every opportunity you have to better yourself, to better your family, to better your legacy. Okay, so remember, be true to yourself, be true to your goals, and never ever ever give up. Okay, so if you like my content, make sure you smash that subscribe button and also hit that thumbs up button so YouTube's algorithm will share this video with other people. So thank you so much for being here, and don't forget to watch the next video coming up here. It's going to contain information that you find valuable. Hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.